Right now, you are looking at some new images. This is of the damage in Gaza as Israeli strikes continue throughout that region. At least 830 people have been killed in Gaza and the West Bank since Hamas launched a surprise attack over the weekend. At this point, 900 have been killed there in Israel. And right now, fears are growing for those taken hostage by the Palestinian militant group. Officials estimate about 150 people are being held against their will, with Hamas threatening now executions of Israel if they bomb civilians. So one man is pleading for the return of his wife and two young daughters.
These are babies. Babies, women, families are off limits. Show some decency, show some respect.
Now, we expect to hear from President Biden in a speech on the war within the next hour or so. Meantime, here in Atlanta, several Jewish organizations are reacting to the devastation of this deadly conflict.
11 Alive's Ariana Manish shows us what Atlanta's Jewish community is doing to provide financial support.
A night of prayer and unity at the Chabad of Cobb. People from all faiths coming together to pray and show support for Israelis as violent attacks by Hamas intensify on the Gaza Strip.
It was just hard to believe and hard to digest.
Eric Robbins is the president and CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Atlanta. The federation is raising emergency funds for those suffering in Israel.
We need to be there with dollars to address those needs, whether it be humanitarian, whether it be someone needs a burial, or a family that now has parents that are both lost, need taken care of.
So far, the death toll is in the hundreds on both sides of the conflict, including 11 Americans killed in the Hamas attacks. Robbins says they want to support Israelis any way they can in light of the attacks and support people here at home with families suffering.
Another member of our community whose cousin is hostage of Hamas in Gaza right now.
And while the conflict continues thousands of miles away, Robbins says Atlanta's Jewish community must address the needs of their Israeli brothers and sisters.
It also feels good when our family comes together to make sure that we're taking care of our own, and that includes our brothers and sisters in Israel.
And we have a link to the fundraisers right now on our website, 11alive.com.
Well, this afternoon, more people are trying to make their way out of Israel. This plane carrying members of a local church is headed back to Georgia after the violence cut their trip short. We'll have more from them tonight on 11 Alive News at 4. And tonight, there is another local event supporting Israel. It's taking place at 7:30 at the City Springs Performing Arts Center in Sandy Springs.